Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Toronto Blue Jays. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here, and the starter for Toronto, Jose Barrios. Singy, he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
The 1-1 just missed. Barrios was a workhorse the last time out, throwing a complete game. And that is downstairs. 3-1.
Yeah, not a lot of pitchers racking up complete games nowadays. So that last start of his really stands out for me. When you can eat innings like that, you take a big weight off your bullpen, and that's very valuable.
Over to first, and he's saved.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And he's back to first in time.
This is a great dynamic right.
But he's back.
He's safe.
McCarthy gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Snap throw, and he dives in safely. And there's the automatic. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. There's one, throws it away, and it's going to wind up out of play.
Sometimes early errors can be just as costly as errors made late in the ball game, but you just don't know it at the time. Second batter of the game gets on base for free, bringing up the number 3 hitter. So we'll see if they can take advantage right here.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Marte working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. On to first. They get the out on Marte. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovello. It features a great veteran presence, Eugenio Suarez.
Well, this guy's been hitting the ball out of the park. He's really making every at-bat count for something. An on-base percentage just under 500 over his last 10 games.
Eugenio Suarez in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Next pitch is outside.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If we can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
Hard hit down the line and left. Santander right there to make the grab. And that'll do it. One left for the Diamondbacks. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. You're watching Blue Jays baseball on The Show Canada. Back now in Toronto. And on the mound here today, Zach Gallen.
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win. And really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And it drops in. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And a strike.
One ball.
In the dirt. That's off the mark. It's 2-2. That one to first. It's in and out of his glove. And they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Anthony Santander.
Yeah, Boog, no doubt. He's a huge reason for this club's success this year. I mean, these guys are benefiting in a big way from his clutch at bats and really just the overall production he's been able to put together so far. Leads the American League in RBIs, so expect him to play a role in this one.
Dalton Varsho, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering misses, and it's 1-1. One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and Sandy Alcantara were dealt to Miami from the Cardinals for Marcell Ozuna. Then ultimately in July of 19, he went to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm. Pop up here, third base side, Suarez. In position, nabs it, 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Bo Bichette up to the dish.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
And that is that. One left for Toronto. We played an inning. No score. Back here at Rogers Center, top of the second. This is Corbin Carroll. Carroll launched a homer in his most recent game. Berrios back to work.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
That's out to center field. Varsho. And makes the grab. And there's one down. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Did not go. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great. Well, it was a good clean throw to second base, but the problem was there wasn't a play there. Can't give him a hit for that. It's got to be an error.
Man at first with one gone. Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. To the right side, and foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Naylor over at first with one away. Swings through him for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. One left for Arizona. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
I've only seen a city for less snobs, streets, geeks, and actors with money preachers the past and many broken bridges.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. And a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
In the air, left field, Smith. Makes the grab, one down. Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. Man at first, one away. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Home run number 15 on the year, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Addison Barger, the next to hit.
Really bringing some thump at the plate lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
And first offering is fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That missed by a lot. 1-1. Barger matched a homer in his last game. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him looking. 2 away.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in at bottom half of inning number 2. And a foul ball. And there's a ball. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Not in time. He's safe. So the lineup flips over. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Springer, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the air, out towards left center. McCarthy makes the grab. And that is the third out of the inning. The Jays get a pair on this homer. And it's 2-zip. You're dialed into the show. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Sends it to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. And the batter will be the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Perdomo playing up the middle at short, 25 years old, and he's been touching home plate. A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. On the ground at first, a sliding stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. He popped out his first time. Clips the corner. Strike 1. 1 out, bases empty. Late swing, foul to the left. 0-2 now. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him. Now 2 away.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate. When you're looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And a fastball zipped on the inside corner just locks you up.
Bichette in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And another ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Del Castillo pulls it down, and that's the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Start of the fourth, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
Well, these Diamondbacks just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. Everything came together for him. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
That one just misses.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Runner on the go. Lined, and that's a base hit. Marte around second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Runners at the corners here, one away. And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor. He's 0 for 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone.
But he's back safely.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs
up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. Marte scores. It's an RBI single, and it's a one-run game.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Got him swinging.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next.
They get the force. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up one run on the RBI single, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back now in Toronto, ready to go, bottom 4. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. This one smoked out to left. One away. And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. Fly to left his first time. Base hit, center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. So now the DH spot, Davis Schneider. He's already homered in this game. Swinging a foul straight back. Here's your 1. In the dirt, but kept close.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Just off the inside corner. Ball 1. Kirk leads off first with 1 away.
That's ball 2.
And it skips in the dirt. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And ball 4, 2 aboard. 2 on, 1 out. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Liner snagged at first.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Here's George Springer. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swinging a foul out of play. And there's a strike.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Way outside, and it gets away. Tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch. And a ball and 2 strikes. And that just misses.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game.
And that one gets away at the plate. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. And they put the tag on him for the out. The runs. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a broken bat roller towards third. Fires over to Guerrero. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Good late life on that inside fastball. Ran in on the hands and got that weak contact. Little slow grounder to get the out.
Geraldo Perdomo will hit. Runner takes off. Slap the other way. Foul. Snap throw to first, but he scrambles back.
He's safe.
That's in there. And a count 1 and 2. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball.
No, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather...
Runner on the go again. Pitch misses. No throw. He's in there safely. And the tying run is now in scoring position. And that one hit to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Runners on first and third, 2 away, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2 and 2. The pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The tying run is in to score from third. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-2. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle. Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Outside, and that's ball one. On the ground, right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Here's the throw. The tag, and he's safe. It's 3-2.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And that one fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. Foul ball still 0-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Home half of the fifth. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's George Springer to start it off. Gallen back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. That's a strike. Strike 3, got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr., 1 for 2. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Up the middle. Whips it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
And first offering is fouled off. Blue Jays down a run. That's off the inside corner. And a count even 1-1. Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hard hit left side. Zips it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Offense held in check there. 5 innings complete. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Blue Jays 2. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Called strike right there. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. This one in the air. Bichette hauls it in, and there's one away. Randall Grichuk now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Grichuk, 33 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. So, a foul ball makes it 1-2. On the ground to third, Barger. Tosses across the first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. And that turns the lineup over. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Ground ball up the middle. Boots it. Safe at first without a throw. Let's see how they rule this one.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Marte in the box now. Takes strike one. Base hit. One run is in. Now the second run is in. And they lead by 3.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for it. So,
that's out.
just missed. Perdomo on second. Marte at first. 2 out of the inning.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
A little bit low. And now it's 3-2. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. Back here at Rogers Center, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth. And leading off the bottom of the 6th, Dalton Varsho. Swings over the top of that one.
Well, these Jays need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
The 0-2. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Next pitch, not close, up high. A little bit low. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Justin Martinez up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Mantiply also throwing. In the air, right field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Carroll makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. McCarthy makes the grab, and that is that. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brendan Little.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
0-2.
And that's in the dirt.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's Josh Naylor. And there's the strike. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results, he's been...
Runner on the move. Slice the other way and foul. And the 0-1. There's a strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And ball one.
Ball two. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout. New pitcher on here, Nick Sandlin.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Justin Martinez.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Just
ball,
not
2
able
strikes.
to catch up to that velocity.
Next
1
offering
ball,
way off
2
the plate.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Fouled off left side. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And the batter is George Springer.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground, out to short. Slings to first, and the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, and the deficit remains 5-2. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Mason Fukudome.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Lifted in the air, right field. And George makes the grab. And a quick out, number 1.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Outside low. Now 1-2. On the ground, right side. Over to first. 2 away. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. There's a strike at the knees, and it's 0-1. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. And Ketel Marte with a chance to make an impact with 2 away. Here's Ketel Marte. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Springer there makes the catch, and that is that. Bottom of the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Martinez back to work. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Can't glove it cleanly. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's into second with nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line. Now that sets up a huge at-bat.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. His 44th home run of the season, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-4. Singy, that's his 199th career home run.
Well, 200.
Joe Mantiply on the pitch here.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
This one in the air, center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Known for his late inning heroics. And he swings over the top there.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Perdomo. And Bichette is retired.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
So up next, Ernie Clement. 1 for 3. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Inside
and
ball.
that one is inside.
This is a close game. It's high leverage. Even if it's late, hold them right there and try to win in the bottom of the 9th if you don't tie it up in this 8th.
Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
High fly ball, right field. Carroll makes the catch, inning over. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 5-4. We go to the 9th. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Eugenio Suarez. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Well, you have to take care of the baseball, and that's just not something they've been able to do in this one. That's their 3rd error, and part of the reason they're losing right now.
Rip towards third. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, no outs. And now it's Josh Naylor. That one ripped right center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw's offline. He's saved. And it's 6-4. Here's the catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. And fouled off.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations.
Base hit center field. One runs in. Another comes in to score. And they're up by 4. No outs. Runner at first. Randall Grichuk. Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout. Braden Fisher gets the ball now.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw back. Back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So digging in, Pavin Smith. Foul ball there. Del Castillo at second. Grichuk at first with no outs. Hooks it away for the out. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play. And first offering is fouled off.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feed, there's 1. And that's all they'll get.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Line drive. And that's a fair ball. 1 run is in. Coming home. The relay throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 9th. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Mantiply measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. The 1-1. And a foul ball. And they'll do it again.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Breaking ball misses down and away. And it remains 2-2. Right side, hard hit. Fires over to first. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate. Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered here in this one. Hit hard, base hit.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. No throw, safe at second. Check on the runner. Dives back and he's out. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Not even close there. 1 ball, 1 strike. They're down to their final strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The Jays down to their final strike. And that one is lifted in the air. And that will fall. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. No throw. He's in there safely. Runner leads away at second. Runner goes again. In the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he steals third without a throw. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Next offering upstairs. Got him, and that's the ball game.
It's always nice to grab.
It's my game, my demise. Too many odds out here that's posing as friends.